Hello, getting this one in under the wire, but it still counts, baby. We're playing this little game called Ratropolis. If I go quiet like that, just assume I'm muting and coughing. Yeah, it's Ratropolis. It's where you play as rats establishing a last bastion sort of city-state, protecting it from these creations of their own scientific hubris. They're zombies. They're rat zombies. Some of them are, you know, big and chunky like that one. Some of them are this. And I guess you'll see the rest when we start. I guess I'll be the merchant leader. Why not? It's like the first guy you have unlocked. It's a good introduction. I guess I'll try to explain a little bit as I play. Yeah, let's go ahead and random. Because this game is deceptively kind of complicated. It's not like other deck builders. Oh, it's a deck builder, by the way. I forgot to tell you. But as I was saying, it's not exactly like other deck builders. In that it exists in real time and is a tower defense game. So, yes. Although you can pause it, you know, like in other RTSs, I assume. So what we got here is, this is my special ability, which, my leader ability, rather. I can discard one card from my hand to get 10% of my current gold for doing that. It's not very good right now. It'd get me like 5 gold. Not worth it. But as you level that up, you can discard more cards and get up to like, I think it's 10% for every level. And it eventually can be pretty good, depending if you choose to build into that or not. Right here you got your gold, which is what you spend on cards. It's like your mana, here's your radizens, it's another resource. It's like a very light RTS city builder game. Yeah. And then this is the redraw. So there's a cooldown on this typically. You can spend gold to do it faster, which I'm going to be doing a lot in the early stages because the cost isn't that high, but as we go on, I'm going to be doing that less. Let's see if I can talk and play at the same time. I feel like that's going to be difficult. I should be explaining these cards, whatever. I'll do it later. So this is the house, gives me +4 radizen, +1 tax, you know, just gives me dudes in my city, and +1 tax gives me +5, or +1 gold over time. It's a missile militia, you know, just the guy with the club. Potter, +10 gold per card in your hand. I'm going to call these guys early because you get a little bit of a gold bonus. Grain, this requires 2 rat units that you won't be able to use while this is going on. But, you know, it's a pretty good early game card. You spend it a bunch, 28. This is discarded from your hand, +1 card. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'll put more units up because, like, ultimately you want to focus on the sort of military aspects here. Just because you're under constant threat of extermination by mysterious forces. Grain? Yeah. Nope. So, graveyard's pretty good. I'll take the wall, graveyard, and so soul, what that does is every time a unit dies, I don't know if it has to be your units, or it can be enemy units too, but every time a unit dies, it gains a charge, and once it gets up to the number here, you can activate it. And this one gives you +2 radizens, and that's actually quite good because there's a lot of enemies that are dying in this. Farm every 120 seconds. That's pretty much worthless. I think you can build to make it useful, but Pike red. Yeah. Okay. You know, these actually go on for quite a bit, and the game is fairly difficult. I've actually yet to. I mean, my brain is small. I don't know if I'm a good litmus. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Not a good metric of whether the difficulty of this game. Because yeah, my brain is very small. I don't know if you've sussed that out yet. If you have, congratulations. But if you haven't, Welcome, brother. Okay, so anyways, these cheeses is plus 30 gold for each cheese card in your hand. It's only... So if you only have one card, you're actually losing money on it. But since I got 2 here, I'm going to spend it, gain 20. Oh shit, the fuck. Oh no, the hoppers. Okay, this might be the end. Please. Please! No! Not in front of my subscribers! Oh, how embarrassing. Oh, now I gotta do another one. What's that at? Okay, it's 5 minutes. Yeah, we got it. Let's start a new one. So, those hoppers, they're piece of shit bastards. I hate them. This actually gives me the opportunity to show off a mode I like better than the main one, which is the Leader Plus mode. Which just gives every character a gimmick. They pull unique cards that other Leader Plus characters won't pull, and there's like very specific play styles you can pursue. I don't think they've done these 3 quite yet, because I'm fairly certain I would have met the conditions to unlock them here, but they're still locked, so I'm just assuming they haven't done those yet. So I guess I'll pick the builder here, because I feel like he's the most straightforward, easy to explain, which is all he does is he builds. Just build lol. He's the Fortnite character in this video game. No, just wait. I mean, it takes a little bit to load sometimes. It's okay. You can wait. If you want. Potty? Yeah, sure. Cheese? Yeah, don't mind if I do. House? Yeah. Rent? This card's not that good, because it just makes a building unusable if you use it on one of your houses. It sucks, and that's what you have in the early game. You're not really getting that much gold for it. That's good for like emergency gold, but on the whole, I wouldn't recommend it. Grant's pretty good, though, because you can keep playing it. So yeah, I'm going to be playing pretty fast here. Might be a little bit difficult to keep track of exactly what's going on. So let me tell you what my ability here does. It's actually quite good if I get a good building. Cloaking Station can be good, but I have really no reason to use that right now, so I'm just going to let it fade out. I get an ephemeral card, which will, go away once I redraw. And it's a random building, and I can make that number go higher as I level up my leader skill here. But as you can see, Cloaking Stations, card only available to the builder, and I believe only available in this mode. House, farm, rat in the box. Yeah, I'll take a house. Grain, sure. You can do that. Call the wave early, why not? Well, okay, there's like, calling the wave early, generally not, like, once you do the math, I'm sure it's a terrible idea, honestly, because you're losing time overall. Really wants me to cloak shit, huh? No. Land tax is absurdly good for this character. 5 gold from each building built in the city. Slinger is also good, because once I get turrets and stuff up, as long as this keeps them from hitting my wall. Let's go for the... Yeah, let's go for the random. Guards! That fucking sucks. I don't even want those in my deck, so that's just another card I have to get rid of later. Also, I just spend 100 gold on it for a useless card. I'm pissed off! I don't like that. Makes me angry, makes me want to commit acts of violence, probably to you. It's not your fault, you're closest by, and I need to take this aggression out of somebody. It's not going to be me. I didn't do anything. I don't deserve it. I'm a victim here. Slingers down. And yeah, now that I have the slingers, I'm going to want those more than I want the guards. I'm pretty sure they do more damage and have more health anyways. So having another guard card in my deck just makes it harder to get to the cards that I actually want. I'm not using all my... I know I said... Well, I know I said rent's not that good, but I'm going to use it here just because I'm not having very many Radisson problems right now. That'll probably be the first card to get rid of, like even before the guard cards, just because. Fuck you. Come threaten the city. I don't give a shit. I don't bow to that nonsense. Get rent out of here. Yeah. And I'm just gonna let this wear out because at this point I need the extra time to get stuff built. And honestly, I probably shouldn't have been hitting that button as much as I have. This card sucks. It'd be cool if it let me build like up to the next stump here, but I've not been able to make it work so far. There's way better crowd control cards in this game. Land tax, yeah, sure. Yeah. Slinger? Yeah, I'll put you here. Put you there. She's over in the bed next to me. I mean, I'm not in the bed, but my bed's right over there. He's laying there, and he's looking like he's about ready to start making a ruckus and try to get out of here. Which I hope he doesn't, because that would be extremely rude. Yeah, I'll take your card out. Get him out of here. Don't want him. Disgusting. Nah. Do I have anything? Yeah, I'll take the extension just so I can like make my walls better. Cool thing about the builder is by default he can, if I have two of the same card, I can stack that up on top of one I've already built, and that'll just upgrade it. Extensions are for other characters are the only way to do it. Get Squire. I haven't been able to make this work, but you know, it might be good eventually. Scorpion Factory, now we're cooking. Scorpions are very good units. Piercing damage is extremely strong in this game, especially when enemies show up later and are immune to lobbed shots because they have shields on top of their heads. You can still shoot them and, you know, do damage through the rest of the units. So what piercing can do here is just go right through that and negate any high health units pretty much from keeping you from getting at the rest of them. It's very nice. Although, okay. Also, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but the units don't have very good aim here. So I might be in trouble. You know, I suck at this game. I'm usually not this bad. I'll be honest with you. Well, that's the video. You know, I'll do another one. Try to redeem myself tomorrow, I guess. If I can't think of something funner to play. Well, I mean, this is fun, but you know, more fun to watch. But this is kind of the introduction. But from now on, I'm going to expect you to remember everything I taught you today. So I'm not going to be explaining myself in the future. Remember that. Goodbye.